Okay, welcome to Paris, ladies and gentlemen. My topic today, this evening, I'm just taking my evening walk, as I love to do, is 3 ways to make money work for you. I want to welcome all of you joining me from all over the world. From wherever you're joining me from, just tell me your name and your city. Okay? Tell me your name and your city from wherever you're joining me from. Okay? It's cold, man. It's pretty much cold. But yeah, tell me your name. I'd like to know your name and the city you're joining me from, okay? So let's see, who is here? Who is here? Come on. Muyiwa from Lagos, welcome Muyiwa. Who else is here? So our topic today is 3 ways to make money work for you. It took me a while, and I don't know whether I will have time to talk about it today. Kenneth Okonko from Lagos, welcome. Uzezi from Lagos, welcome. Ashraf from Ibadan. Ayo from Lagos. All of you are welcome and thank you for joining. It's good to have you. Foluke from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, Daniel from Maduguri, Yajin Daddy. Treasure from Lagos. So welcome, invite other people to join us. This is a very, very important topic. Make money work for you. It's a very important topic. It took me a while to understand it. As soon as I understood how it works, I no longer, I just started doing it. So I'll give you an example. I'm in front of a Starbucks, right? Okay? So I want to ask a question. Who makes the most money in Starbucks? Is it those who work in Starbucks, or is it those who bought Starbucks shares? Okay? Who makes the most money? Those who work in Starbucks as employees, or those who bought Starbucks shares, right? Come on, let me get an answer. I want this to be very interactive. I want this to be very engaging. So who makes the most money? Those who work as employee of Starbucks, or those who are shareholder of Starbucks? Okay, beautiful. So, beautiful. Now, okay, investors in Starbucks. Now, why is that so? Because if you look at volume, sometimes the employee seems to make more, right? They get salary every month, okay? From Starbucks, from working for Starbucks, they get salary every month. So it looks as if volume-wise, they are getting more. But the reason why we say the investors make more or the shareholders make more, is because the shareholders only put money once, right? Are we together now? For the rest of their life, as long as Starbucks does well, they continue to earn from Starbucks. For the employee, on the other hand, it may look as if they are making more by volume, but they have bills to pay. They have rent, transportation to work. They have a lot of bills that come as a result of doing that work. There's also the law of diminishing returns, right? Because they are not getting younger. As they get older, as employees of Starbucks, they may get fired. Okay? If not careful, they may not even get good returns anymore. So it's very important to know, and that's what we're saying. You have to figure out how to take money from whether the job that you currently have, okay, or whether from the
boss.
Hello, or either from the small business that you have. You have to learn to take money from that and put it into an investment, so that those who are employees of those companies are technically working for you. So I ask you a question, I want yes or no answer. The staff of Starbucks, who are they working for? How do we get more people to join us, guys? Okay, so share this and get more people. I'm Dr. Stephen Akinta. I'm live here, joining you from Paris, and I'm sharing today 3 ways to make money work for you, right? And I'm starting with the foundational understanding of the concept of money working for you. So I just asked a question, I would love to get an answer. Okay? And the question is very, very simple. Okay? Who do the employees of Starbucks work for? So we gave an analogy of Starbucks. I was just in front of Starbucks. I was using Starbucks as a case study for today's training. So those who work as employees of Starbucks, who do they work for? Come on, guys, I need your response. Who do they work for? If I'm an employee of Starbucks, who do I work for? If I'm an employee of GTEX, right? I'm the chairman of GTEX Holdings. So the employee of GTEX Holdings, who do they work for? The investors. Now, people don't know that even me, that founded the company, that is the CEO of the company, okay, I'm also working for the investors. The only difference is that I'm one of the investors, right? Every year, people who invested in GTEX get yearly returns. They get money, okay, because they gave us, in our case, it's not equity we run what we call debt syndication. In other words, technically our investors have loaned us money, and the money they loan us, we have to pay them back before we can even pay salary, before we can do major things. I'm telling you the fact, because it's even more difficult when you go for debt syndication versus if you do equity, right? In equity, profit, and you may need to pull out all your expenditures before you pay your investors. But in the case of a debt, you have to pay your debt, right, before you do anything else. Are we learning, guys? If we're learning, type I'm learning. Come on, I need your feedback. If you're learning something today, type I'm learning. So we must know that the pathway to becoming rich, the pathway to becoming financially free, is to make money work for us, is to figure out a way to take out of whatever cash you have right now, put it into something that can continue to produce money for you. If you don't do that, you are already on the path to poverty. It is not getting a better job that makes you financially free. It is not, and I'm being honest with you, your new better job only will make you okay for a few months. After a few months, there's a law that takes effect. Okay? There's a law that takes effect, and which simply means that your expenditure will rise to your income. Right? Your expenditure will rise to your income. And once your expenditure rises to your income, what happens? You are back struggling, because now you move to a bigger house. Now you get a second car. Right? Now you get this, you get that. And that's why people always wonder, yes, my salary has been increased, okay, but after a few months, I'm struggling back again. And then many of us think, okay, let me go for masters. Then before you know it, no, let me do PhD. Okay? That is not how to become financially free. Financial freedom comes from something we call passive income. So there are 2 types of income. There's active and there's passive income. Right? My sister Fumi, tell her, how are you? I'll be in London in the next 10 days or so let's connect. Right? There are 2 types of income: active income or passive income. So can somebody give me an example of an active income? Come on. I want engagement. I want us to engage each other. Example of an active income. Can anybody give me an example? Okay? What is an active income? I want to break down two types of income, active and passive income. Once I'm done with breaking down active and passive income, I will now share with you 3 types of ways to make money work for you. Okay, I will wrap up today. Welcome every one of you. Thank you for joining. Right, so Joanna says salary is an example of active income. You are very correct. Your salary is an active income. Give me another example. Right? Because I've seen people not get this very well. They miss it big time, particularly in this concept of active and passive income. What are other examples? Salary is an example of active income, right? Uber driver is an example of an active income. Very correct. Okay? AKA self-employment. Okay, is an example of active income. In other words, if I'm a singer, I'm actually getting an active income. No matter how much salary they are giving me as a singer, no matter how much my record label is giving me, no matter how much, okay, I am being paid as an artist, it's still an active income. If I don't perform, there's no money coming in. Okay, except in the case of the royalty that accrue from my music, where I then start getting something in perpetuity. Okay? If I'm a public speaker, that's an active income. If I'm a pastor and then they pay me salary, that is an active income. Okay? So are you seeing that a lot of us get deceived, right? I don't know if you are taking notes of some powerful key things, right? Because some of us are already relaxed as I speak to you. You say, I'm not working for anybody. I'm working for myself. But guess what? Even though you're not working for anybody, you are still in that category of active income. And the rule when it comes to financial freedom says that you can never be wealthy from active income. Those who become extremely rich and wealthy in this world become so through passive income. Okay? So what is a passive income? A passive income is a wealth creation vehicle that I put my money into once and it continues to give returns on a consistent basis for as long as I'm involved in that investment. Let me say it again. What is a passive income? A passive income is an investment vehicle that I can invest into once and it continue to yield returns on investment for as long as I'm involved in that investment. And that's what we mean by making money work for you. So and I laugh when I see people running the right race. Can I get another job? Can my salary be increased? Can I get a PhD? Maybe that will make my salary increase. You're on the wrong lane. You're on the wrong, on the wrong side of building wealth. Okay? You can quote me anywhere. You can never be financially free by big salary. Quote me anywhere. You can never be financially free by getting big salary. That's not how it works. And until you understand that, you will keep, definition of insanity, I think it was Albert Einstein that says it, is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And that's what a lot of us do. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then you just want the result to be different. But that's insanity. So wealth creation comes as a result of earning passive income. So am I asking you not to have a active income? No. Your active income should be your capital for passive investment. Oh, do we copy what I'm saying now? Who understand what I'm talking about? Your current active income should be your capital for what? For passive income investments. Okay? So my current salary, when I get it, I should be saying to myself, what can I put a portion of this salary into so that it will begin to yield fruit for me, right? The same thing with me, that I'm a public speaker. So when I'm invited to speak, okay, and they pay me big money for speaking, right? I should ask myself, Stephen Akintayo, what vehicle do you put this money into, okay, that will continue to yield returns on investment? So when some of us boast, we're not boasting based on the fact that we own companies. We're boasting based on the investment we've done that has secured the future of our children. We're boasting based on things we've put money into that will continue to work for us. Okay, that initial money, we've sent it on an errand, and it will continue to bring returns that guarantees a stable financial future. Come on, how many of you enjoyed this class? If you have enjoyed it so far, type, I've enjoyed it, I've enjoyed it, I've enjoyed it. Come on, talk to me. So I'll tell you 3 ways you can make money work for you. That I take questions and we call it a day. Okay? So Henry says, but what do we say in the case of sportsmen, athletes, footballers? They are being paid salary. Yes, their salaries or whatever they pay them is still active income. That's why you hear stories of footballers, artists, yes, in their later years, eventually struggle, right? And they are poor. We heard of the case of a footballer called a boy who became homeless in London. The same place he used to earn over £150,000 a week. He became homeless in the same London, right? Because that £150,000 pounds that they were paying him every week, right, is an active income. So it's supposed to be, that money is supposed to be a seed. It's supposed to be the capital to now put into these 3 types of investments, right? These 3 types of investment where money is working for you. So are you ready for me? If you are ready for the 3 types of investment that you can now start doing so that money is working for you instead of you working for money, just type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And please share this video. Get more people to join us tonight or this evening, depending on where you're joining me from. For those of you just joining me, I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo, live here in Paris, and I'm sharing with you 3 ways to make money work for you. Feel free, of course, ladies and gentlemen, to share this video and invite other people to join us. So I haven't shared what I said, so we now have, let's go into the 3 ways to make money work for you. Are you ready, guys? If you're ready, type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. 3 ways to make money work for you. Okay? The first is a high-risk investment. So the first way to make money work for you is to look for an investment that is high risk, meaning your chances of losing your money is very high. But the chance that it will work, when it works, the returns is also high. Now, I've always advised never put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to investment. Divide into 3, high risk, mid risk, and low risk. So a portion can go into high risk. You have Bitcoin, you have cryptocurrencies, right? These are high risk. It's a gamble. You can lose your money. You don't need to do anything for the money to just boom, right? The stock is crashed, the market is crashed. But you should have a portion of your money in those things. And what I tell people, when you do high risk investment, always withdraw a portion of your profit, no matter what. There's nothing you can tell me when I invest in Bitcoin that, Bitcoin will always go up. No. Once it appreciates, let's assume I bought Bitcoin when it was $10,000, right? The day I see the same Bitcoin, $15,000, guess what I do? I withdraw a portion of that. So let's say my profit is 5,000, right? Because I invested when it was 10,000. I withdraw maybe 2,500. The day it rise again to 20,000. Now my profit as of today is now what? 10,000, isn't it? I will withdraw 5,000. The day Bitcoin goes to 30,000, my profit now in that Bitcoin is what? Is $20,000. Guess what? I will withdraw $10,000. So what always happens in my cases, if Bitcoin eventually now crash from that 30,000 to 6,000, ladies and gentlemen, how much profit have I made? Can somebody help me calculate it? Imagine how I broke it down for you. I bought the Bitcoin when it was what? 10,000, isn't it? And then it appreciates to what? To 20,000, to 15,000. I withdraw 2.5. So I need to do the calculation and put the answer here. Then the 12,500 appreciate further to what? To 20,000. And then I withdrew what? 5,000. Okay? And I left 15,000 in Bitcoin. Then it further appreciated to 20,000. Then I withdraw what? 10,000. And then the thing crashed to 6,000. So ladies and gentlemen, what is my profit on this? Come on, talk to me. I need your response. I need your answer. What's my profit? That is 17,500, right? Now I still have the 6,000 that I initially put in. Remember, so let's add the 6,000 I initially put in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you realize that when others are crying that they've lost money to Bitcoin, me, I'll be smiling that at least I have a profit of about, give and take, I have a profit of at least 14,000. Do you agree with me? I have a profit of at least, because I have a profit of 13,500, because when you remove the 10,000 initial put in. So this is how you do high risk investment. You don't just jump in and say to yourself, it will continue to appreciate. Oh, I put in my money, and then you lose all. Okay? Come on, does this make sense? If it makes sense, type this makes sense. Everybody talk to me. If it makes sense, just type make sense, so that I can go to the second way to make money work for you. Okay? If it makes sense, type it makes sense. Same thing with Forex. I just use an example of Bitcoin. It could be Forex, it could be any of this investment, right? But don't be foolish to put all your money into them, because they gamble. You could lose it all, right? So you must understand high risk investment gives you high returns, but you can lose every single thing that you put in. So you must be smart about it. Are you ready for number 2 way to make money work for you? If you're ready, type I'm ready. Come on, talk to me. If you're ready, type I'm ready. I need your energy, guys. Do I have my people here? You're ready, type I'm ready. Number 2 way to make money work for you is mid-risk investment. And one of those mid-risk investments is land banking. Okay? Everybody type land banking. Come on, everybody type land banking. Okay? So, and I'll give you a practical example, because I want this training to be very practical. You can understand it, you can relate to it, and I encourage you to go watch this video all over again. Send the link to your friends, loved ones, let them all listen and watch, right? Very important. Okay? Land banking is another mid-risk investment, and this is my mainstay. Okay, I'm big on land banking. Trust me, I own lands all over the world. I'm very big on it. And sometimes people tell me why, and I say because one of the most amazing ways to make money work for you is land banking, because the value of your land continues to appreciate while you're sleeping. That's why they say landlord, he make money, okay, while in bed, because tenants go to work for them. I have a quote. My quote says, landlords make money in their sleep because tenants go to work for them. Landlords, and There are only three people called lords in this world: God, a judge, and the owner of a land. If you own a land, you are called a lord. That's why they call it landlord. You are the lord of the land that you own. So that empowers you in a great way. So as a landlord, you are exceptionally on the journey to build wealth. So I give you an example of a land I bought 2019. Bought a couple of acres. And this particular land, it was in Ibejuleki. And Dangote refinery has started work. There was a lot of promises, right, about that Dangote refinery area. I've gotten other lands, but this particular one was a big gamble. It was not too far from the Atlantic Ocean, but the land was under acquisition. But I bought it anyway. We are risk takers. Even though that wasn't the intention to buy it, I was lied to. The seller had told me it has acquisition, only to realize that it didn't have that. It has excision. Later I realized the land didn't have any excision, but I had invested. I couldn't back out. But of course, got people in Ministry of Lands to analyze why was there an excision on the land. Okay, and it dawned on me that they were going to do something we call coastal road. The coastal road will connect 8 states in Nigeria. 8 states in Nigeria. And it was going to pass on my land. And I said, let's go for it. So got some people in lands to help me chart where exactly will that coastal road pass. When they charted it, it happened to be in front of where we had put the gates, the fence. So I remember I said to my team, let's hold on. This is land banking. Let's wait. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, the government started the coastal road. And based on what they are doing, my land will now fall directly in front of, hear this, a 5-lane express road. 5 lane coming, 5 lane going. And hear this, a train station. Can you imagine the value of such a property? As at the time we started selling, it was 1.5 million naira. Today, it's going for 30 million naira and 45 million naira. And I can assure you, in the next 5 years, this same land per plot will be going for not less than 200 million naira. And I predicted it. Now, how else can you be wealthy than that? What kind of percentage in profit have I made from such a land? Okay? Mid-risk investment. So land banking is one of the mid-risk investments that you can do. And I've always said to people, get the right partners. The first, and let me warn you again, anytime you want to do investment, start with the knowledge. Don't start with the investment. Get the knowledge first. Get the training. Get a mentor. Get somebody to hold your hand. Don't rush into investment, because guess what? You may have even done the right investment, but you quit because you don't even have the knowledge of the investment. Right? So I know the same land I'm telling you, can I shock you? Some people bought the same land from me. That same land started disturbing us.
1, 2, 3, vive l'Algérie, on est ensemble. La familia.
Well done. How are you?
Vive l'Afrique. How are you, my brother?
I'm
Where are you
good.
from?
Nigeria.
Yes, Algeria.
Algeria.
Yes.
Africa.
Yes,
number 1.
Yes, sir, me too. Africa.
Africa number 1.
Number 1.
Well
Vive
done.
l'Afrique.
Yeah. I noticed here in France, anytime I do live video, very strange. People just want to jump, bump into the live video. I don't know why. They're quite excited to bump into a live video. So, but come on, are you enjoying this? If you're enjoying this type, I'm enjoying it. I'm learning. I'm enjoying it. Come on, talk to me, guys. If you're enjoying this type, I'm enjoying this. I'm learning. I'm getting value. I need your energy, guys. Now, I've had clients who come disturb us. I want my money back. You guys are this. You guys are scammers. You guys are all manner. And many were given refund. And imagine their loss now. Imagine their loss. Right? Can you believe that such people have thrown away a 200 million naira land that they bought initially for 1.5 million? What would they be telling their children when the land is now worth 200 million? What would they be telling their children? Oh, I quit early. Right? So land banking is powerful. Yes, it will take time. It can take 10 to 20 to 30 years before you get the value, right? But it's a mid-risk. It's something that is almost sure once you do it right, once you get the knowledge, once you have a mentor guiding you. I could have given up on that land. Now, we are beginning to get governor's consent for investors on the same land. So all our clients who bought that land, they just pay a token and will process governor's consent for them on the same land. So investment is risky. And if you get scared and you give up, then that's your own fault. But to prevent that, get a mentor, get the knowledge, and be willing to be humble and trust those that are mentoring you, right? What I kept telling those investors is that I'm the first to invest in this land. I've put in more money than you in this land, right? You should be smart enough to know that I'm not foolish, right, to have put my money. I am convinced it was going to work, and it's working. And we have several land stories like that that I can tell you about land banking. So look for mid-risk investment and put your money. It could be land banking. It could be buying shares of Fortune 500. Imagine those who bought Tesla shares, those who bought Facebook shares in those days, right? Years ago. Imagine what they are worth. Those who bought Amazon shares. I remember watching the story of Jeff Bezos and how his father took all his retirement money and gave it to Jeff Bezos to start Amazon, right? And imagine what that has become today, right? So it's important to look for mid-risk investment and put your money. Are you ready for the last one? So we can begin to wrap up. If you're ready for the third way to make money work for you, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. I need your energy, guys. Are you still with me? The third way to make money work for you. If you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Type I'm ready. I need your energy. Remember to share this video with your friends, get people on board, copy the link and share with as many people as possible. I've been having cold for a while now, but it's getting better. Yes, I'm ready. I can see a lot of us are ready. Okay, so the last one is called low risk investments. Okay, everybody type low risk investments. Come on, everybody type low risk investment. So this is a third class of ways to make money work for you. You want to look for low risk investment opportunities. Now, again, why do we call them low risk? It means the returns are lower. Okay? So remember, when I talked about high risk, you can get 1000% of your money in few hours. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Okay? Mid-risk, it will take you 5, 10, 20 years. Have you noticed that? Low risk, on the other hand, okay, are just a way of saving your money above inflation. Low risk investment are investment opportunity to make sure that the returns you get on the investment, okay, keeps you above inflation. So there's something we call inflation. It means that every year, it just depends on the rate, your money reduces in value. Okay, as long as it is liquid, every year your money reduces in value. How do I mean? What you could buy with $10,000 5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, you need at least between 12,500 to 15,000 to buy the same. Let me say that again. What you could buy with $10,000 5 years ago, you now need between 12,500 to $15,000 to buy the same. Why? Inflation that came as a result of COVID-19, and it was a global one. So when you make money, it is wisdom to have the high-risk investment opportunity, mid-risk investment opportunity, then the low risk. The low risk is technically saving, but you are trying to save above inflation. So let's assume I put my money into a average low risk investment gives you average of between 3% and about 7% returns. 3% and 7% returns. Some may be a bit higher, but that's the range. But what this simply means is that I have saved my money above inflation threshold. Okay, I hope this makes sense at all. Again, if it makes sense, type it makes sense, it makes sense. So I've saved my money above inflation threshold. So an average inflation in America is about between 2 to 4%, right? I think at the moment it's quite high. I don't know what's the current rate of inflation in America at the moment, right? Nigeria, don't go there. Nigeria inflation is over 22%. So what I'm trying to do is that rather than keep my money in the bank, and the money, even though the equivalent is remain the same, but the purchasing power is reducing. So rather than do that, I could put that money into certain types of insurance. I could put that money into certain types of treasury bills. Those are examples of low risk investment. I could put that into annuity. I could put that into buying certain houses, renting the house out, and getting return on investment. I could put that into dollarized assets, debt instruments. Okay? Everybody type debt instruments. So for example, GTEX is issuing out a debt syndication for our Katy project in the US. Okay? Meaning you're able to invest in dollars and you get returns in dollars. So I'm told that the current US inflation rate is 2.8%. Now, in the Katy project we're doing, for example, we're giving some people 6%, depending on how much you invest. Some people 8%, some people 10%, some people are even getting as high as 18%, depend on the amount of money they invest in the project, right? Now, I've seen a lot of people say, but that's too low. Listen to me. These are stable, secure types of investments. They don't give too much returns. It's a way to make sure that your capital, okay, is retained, is yielding some little extra above inflation, and you're doing good. That's the goal of that. So that's why, because most of us don't understand what I'm teaching tonight, is why we've lost so much money. You see people say, I lost my entire savings. You lost your entire savings because you never listened to this kind of training. You didn't know what I'm teaching you tonight. So you were bothered about high risk investment. You put all your money into high risk investment. You were just bothered about returns. You didn't ask yourself, what's the risk level? Okay? So because the Katy project is a US project, is a housing project, everything has insurance. The land itself is insured. The construction is insured. From the beginning of that US project to the end, everything is insured. So as a result, is a low risk investment, right? The chances that you will not make your money back is very, very low. the chances that you lose all your money is very, very low to almost not existing. So because of that level of safe proof, it cannot give you what? High returns. Are we learning, guys? If you are learning type, I'm learning. Because sometimes you see people say, oh, the saving, the thing is not giving good. No, there are different categories of investment. This one is not a high risk investment, it's a low one. So the returns are not crazy, right? But you do them so that at least you know my money, no matter what, is kept, is safe for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. If I eventually want to use it for my children's college, that money will be there when I eventually need it. Okay, how many of you are happy that you learned what you learned today? If you're happy, just type I'm happy. Thank you for joining me in my walk tonight. Okay, it's really good to have you guys join me in this amazing work we did tonight. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I have a gift for you. Who is happy? How many of you want my gift? Yes, I have a gift for everybody watching this tonight. But the gift has an assignment. Okay, so it's not just a gift without an assignment. Okay? So the gift has an assignment. And this is simple. The first step you must take is to go follow me on YouTube. Dr. S. Akintayo on YouTube. Dr. S. Akintayo on YouTube. Step 1. Step 2 of what you need to do. Okay, step 2. You must watch any of the video on our KT project till the end. Step 2, any of our video on our KT project. We've done a lot of videos explaining our KT project and the opportunities and how people can invest, right? So you go watch it. So number 1, Dr. S. Akinta on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, put on the notification. Step 2, watch the KT project, right? Where we broke down the investment opportunity and how it works. Now, if you do the following, the 2, you qualify for the following. Number 1, you will be getting my book on maximizing real estate investments. One of my best books that breaks down real estate to the pieces. Right? You'll get the e-copy for free. It's, I think, for $7 on Amazon. I'm not sure of the exact amount, but you'll be getting it for free. Number 2 opportunity you will get is to be able to chat me directly on WhatsApp, and that's optional anyway. If you now have at least $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 that you want to invest in real estate, you will have an opportunity to chat me for 15 minutes. My chatting is not long, so it's not the one you will chat me till Jesus come. I have a lot of work to do, okay? I have business to run. But the second part of my bonus is optional. Right now, by the way, I charge $5,000 to talk to people per hour. $5,000 is what I charge to talk to people per hour. So you are getting 15 minutes to chat. It's not phone call, just chat. But that 15 minutes at least, if you divide it by 4, that's about $1,250 you're getting for free. But don't take the second one if you don't have at least $10,000 and above to invest. Do we have a deal? If we have a deal type, we have a deal. So how do you get the promise, right? So how do you get the book if you have done this? So if you have subscribed to the YouTube channel, you will send screenshot evidence that you have subscribed. You also send screenshot evidence that you have watched the KT video, right, to info@stephenakita.com, so that my team can give you what we promise, indicate what I promise you and what you want. So indicate, so if I were you, this is how I type it. I have subscribed to Dr. Stephen's YouTube channel, here's the evidence. I've watched the KT project, here's the evidence. I am hereby requesting for the following promises. Number one, the book called the soft copy of Maximize Your Real Estate Investment book. I'm also requesting, because the second one is optional, for a 15 minutes WhatsApp chat with Dr. Steven directly on the KT project. And I have, you state what you have. If you have $10,000, you state it. If you have $50,000, you state it. If you have $100,000, you state it. Now, the book is free. We're not charging you for the e-copy. They will just send you the download link and you can download it. But the coaching, I'm begging you by the mercies of God, if you don't have money to invest, don't ask them to give you my WhatsApp number and you start chatting me. I'm begging you. I'm an extremely busy man, right? I have so much responsibility and commitment every day. So please don't waste my time. I'm begging you. So don't chat me up. You know you don't have money to invest. You know you can't invest. You know you can't afford it. Continue to follow me on YouTube. One day you get to the level of being able to afford to invest with me. But for you to now start chatting me and say, hey, I just wanted to have your number. I just want to chat you so that I have you on my phone. It's a waste of my precious time. God will not waste your time. Can I hear an amen? So please and please don't waste my time. I'm begging you, okay? So let me say, you can ask all those questions. What's the ROI? All of that, that's part of what you chat me up for 15 minutes. The Katy project is over 400 housing units we're building in Katy, Texas, USA. It's going to be costing $150 million, and it's going to take between the next 5 to 10 years to complete. So the first phase will be ready in 2 years. And we're starting the construction of that hopefully in August. And so 2 years from that, 50 units will be ready, and then we'll continue. And by the 5th to 7th year, we're done with the residential part, and then we move to the commercial part. We're putting an aquarium, we're putting a golf range, we're putting a mall. So from this 7th to 10th year, we're done with the commercial aspect of it as well. So it's an opportunity for you to invest. It's a debt syndication where you'll be getting annual returns on investments, right? And you can go watch the video and learn more. But have you gotten value tonight? If you got value tonight, type I got value, I got value. Come on, talk to me. Did you get value? Are you excited? Are you happy? Talk to me, guys. If you are happy, if you got value, if you learned something great. Okay, so the email, for those of you who are asking for my gifts, the email is info@stevenakintayo.com. info@stevenakintayo.com. That's the email. You must show evidence. Also, you must put your phone number, okay, plus your country code. So when you are responding, sending us email, put your full name, put your phone number with your country code, okay, your phone number with your country code, and indicate which of the two gifts you are going for. If you are going for just the book, indicate just the book. If you are going for the book and the 15 minutes, indicate the book and the 15 minutes, okay? But make sure you put your phone number with your country code, okay? I love you all. I'm Dr. Steven Akintayo. God bless you. Keep investing. Remember, the subject of investment is deeper than just you. It's about the next generation. It's about the future of your clan, right? And you don't want to joke about it. Live from Paris. Love you. Bonjour. 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 Love you. Bye-bye. Please share this video and make sure other people get the video, right? Get this video across to us.